bit of a breakdown on sort of what's happened and yeah, I guess just show you what Tradies AI sort of does and is and all that sort of stuff, mate, just to give you guys an option as well if it is something you guys want to look at. As we sort of initially sort of had that conversation, like this has been sort of my core business now this is going on its 8th year. So it's our bread and butter, and the Tin Roof Group really was off the back of what we've done, and roofing, clients and this industry was always our biggest. So we thought we'd create its own brand and its own business, and it just, really, realistically for us, just got a little bit overwhelming and a little bit hard to really manage both at one time, So that was sort of the reason for deciding to wrap up all remaining appointments and sort of finish up sort of that side of the business and really give the focus here. So, hey, Georgia, how you going?
Hey, not bad. How are you?
Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad, thanks. So, so I guess that's sort of the scenario. What I'll do is just sort of give you, I guess, a bit of a picture on exactly how it all works and all that sort of stuff. I guess just sort of firstly, Ryan, if I can just grab, I guess your capacity moving into this calendar year, like where are you guys at the moment in terms of what's coming in? Where is sort of capacity at for the current team?
We had a good month towards the end of the year, so we've got probably 2 guys booked out until the start of March. And what? End of March, but got another guy. Well, the rest of the guys. So I'd say March, with some gaps in between.
Yep. And are we talking what's coming in? Is it just sort of like full re-roofs? Is it just sort of,
some of your jobs have come through.
How many guys from us?
I think there's 4.
You reckon?
There was that Prue one.
Yep.
There was a big one in Frankston. There was there's probably around 4.
Awesome. Yeah, because I think we ended up sending you guys through, I think, about 7 appointments from memory, maybe 6 or 7.
Yeah.
So yeah, and that's like we only charged it for 5, and that was sort of at the time where we were just sort of like, okay, let's just sort of wrap up what we've got, and just so we don't overdo that. So that's awesome. That's fucking fantastic. I didn't realize that came through. So all right, so 4 jobs. Sort of the value behind those, just so I can give this back to the guys.
The Frankston one was a big one. That was, I think, around 60K.
Awesome.
The other ones were a bit smaller, but I think one of them was 15.
I don't know without looking back.
Yeah, they're the ones off the top of my head. But yeah, like a few of them were good, which is, I was happy with the ones we converted. But yeah.
So 4. So you spent, what'd you spend? So 5 times 750. Let's say that's $3,750 for what? About $100,000 return.
Yeah, happy with that. Yeah.
Amazing. Awesome. All right, fantastic. Oh, well, that's great. Again, I was unaware that where you guys sort of landed, obviously with the transition. Dale moved from the business, and again that transition out of that. So that's an awesome return. All right, great. And to be honest, so again, to give you when we very first caught up, Brian, like we were actually, I thought we were talking about Tradies AI, if you remember. So I sort of gave you a bit of a rundown on it, but just to give you a bit of an understanding as well, Georgia, like this business now, we've been around for 8 years as of April. This is our core business. So we started this off the back. And it was just really lead generation. Like we were thinking tradie marketing agency. There was really no one out there. Let's start this. Let's do lead generation. And then it just, as we learn this space and, pain points and fucking bottlenecks that we're finding, leads aren't just one thing. Then we started to introduce appointment setting, which obviously took that over to the Tin Roof Group, which you guys experienced. But then things like business coaching and even labour hiring, even things like helping you guys with like systems and things like that. Like with that, that's like it's all here within this business, and we're just sort of utilizing some team to come across the Tin Roof Group. So yeah, that's effectively what this is. So it's really the same process as what you guys experience. It's just not the Tin Roof Group advertising. It'll be you guys as Lifeproof Plumbing advertising for exactly what you've just done, re-roofs or whatever. The appointment's the same in terms of like there's an appointment setter that we insert into the business. So it's almost like us coming into your company as like a fractional sales and marketing team. That's what this is. So yeah, hopefully that sort of makes sense. I'll go through the process now, but just so you guys are sort of across, it's just you guys will be advertising your business and building your brand instead of Tin Roof Group building its own brand.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah. Cool. All right. Well, I'll quickly go through, and you sort of know our story and my story, so I'm not going to sort of spend too much sort of time. It was really just more just getting you guys sort of a picture on sort of the flow of how the bookings work. So, so effectively what it is, so like this is just an example of like a bathroom renovation ad that we've run. It's tailored to your brand, as I mentioned, and it's your business that we're marketing. So again, same story as what we went through. Like we've got your area that you guys cover, so we would market your business in that area. So we're talking re-roofs or whatever we decide to be doing. It would be marketing to that space. They then go through to an internal CRM. So you guys never saw this as a part of Tin Roof Group, but it was the same process, but it was just obviously we're managing it, which we still do here, but you guys have visibility now. So it's your own CRM that we impart into your business. Within the first 2 minutes of any inquiry, our customers then prompted with a message from the chatbot. So we've created an AI chatbot called Jess that's inserted into your business. So the whole idea is it's speed to lead. Like guys that come through, if you don't touch them for hours on end, they forget what they've done, or they've seen another ad or whatever. So we really, it's the whole idea of it. It engages our team, then either gets booked in for what we call a pre-quote call, or it just sits in the new lead section, which our appointment setter team. So Zach or Will jump on that, qualify on everything that we did for you guys already, like budget area, all the stuff that we were doing, same thing. We then book that directly in your calendar as it was in terms of how it was already operating with the Tin Roof Group. Nothing changes. It's just we're effectively your sales and marketing team. So we're going, hey, it's Jason from Lifeproof Plumbing, saw your inquiry, tell me a bit about it, bang, 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 bang. So it's us calling on behalf of you guys as your business. The only other added thing to that, so the boys that, whether it be Will or Zach, we can help you with the follow-up as well. So whether you guys need help with sales or follow-up, or, and we can use a system to help automate that too. So that's probably the only other thing that is within this process. The system itself, so I'll quickly just show you guys this. So did you guys end up seeing this system at all? Did Daryl end up going through this, or did we introduce this at all?
Yeah.
We did?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you guys would have seen this. Yeah, okay. So so you sort of know probably how it works anyway. So that's cool. I wasn't exactly sure if you guys did or not, but just an example. So like I mentioned, like the ads come through, they then sit in here. So you guys won't see any of this. This is what our team would work through for you guys. So, with leads coming through, if they're no good, again, you're not going to see them. These are the pre-quote calls that are booked in. And if they don't book in, they go into what we call a power dialer. It's 2 touch points a day for 14 days until they become a lost lead. So we work through that for you guys. And then once obviously they're booked in, same story on how we book the appointments for you. We go through the pre-qualification, see on the side here. So, type of projects, investment range, area, project timeline, all the things, right? So same process will be done. And then we book directly in your calendar then to have you guys and then take on the quote, and then obviously close as you guys are done. So you would just be using this platform here. So, we would obviously still train you guys and still upskill. You get an account manager directed to your account as well, which we'll go through in a second. They'll help you with this process as well. But again, whether it's you, Georgia, or whoever's going to be managing it, that's effectively what it looks like. So again, calls are recorded. You can listen to every call. You've got the notes, like again, all the same process that we were following. So all same, but that's sort of, I guess, the process. And as I said, really nothing significantly changes outside of you guys are advertising your business. That's it.
Sure.
Right.
Cool.
Okay.
Yeah. Does that make sense, guys? Do you have any questions on that?
Really, it's pretty. Everything's. Well, Georgia handled most of the like bookings and stuff. To me, it looks pretty similar to what we're doing anyway.
And with the advertising part, like when you're saying it's advertising us rather than Tin Roof Group, who advertises that? Like, is that on us to be doing the advertising?
No. So we're the company that manages. So we're an advertising company.
Yeah.
We would advertise your business for you.
Yeah.
As us.
Correct. Yeah. So
Yeah.
similar story, like, re-roof, Lifeproof Plumbing out there in the market. When we call the customers, it's Jason from Lifeproof Plumbing. Yeah, this is your inquiry. Want to talk to you about it, etc., etc. So, where again, what you guys experienced was it was a Tin Roof Group, and you guys just buying quotes.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only difference here. So,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, mentioned before, there's an account manager as a part of this package. So again, that's your person. So sort of what Darryl was to you, but more in depth. So they're like the glue between the media team, the marketing team. They're the glue between the appointment team, and then obviously, your day-to-day, operations. So they're your glue. That's your person. There's also a business coach here as well. So Damo, he's back on the 19th. So you guys have access to him as much as you want. So his background, he's multinational electrical company. He sold 2 businesses over the journey. He's 30, so still pretty young, but he's got real life experience. So whether you guys need help with quoting, whether you guys need help with hiring systems, any type of business issue, like he's your guy. So you just book directly in with him when you guys want. So you can work one-on-one, and yeah, that's sort of another added sort of bonus here with us with Tradies AI. And then just lastly, outside of that, from here, just because we don't have any assets for you guys, and we're using obviously the Tin Roof Group, we'll just have to go through the onboarding process as per normal, which would be a 3-week onboarding period. So effectively from here, guys are happy to move forward. We'll book a strategy call in, which will be an all hands in sort of call. So Beck, who's head of marketing, she'll just take you through the strategy, first 4 to 6 months, whatever we decide to do. We will then have your account manager. You also have your appointment setter that you'll meet as well. So your sales and marketing team will be presented to you, get to meet them, and then sort of plan out the next sort of 4 to 6 months of marketing and advertising, what that looks like, ideal customer, all the stuff. We go through an audit on your social media as well. So if you need sort of help automating that or help with posts or content, all that sort of stuff we do as a part of that onboarding period. And then we don't see you guys basically until we launch. So we'll send approvals on ads and all that sort of stuff. So you guys can make sure you're happy with it, the content, the ads, all that sort of stuff. And then we have a pre-launch call, which is the day before we go live. And then we go live on a Friday. So I think the 7th of Feb would be the start date in terms of when the ads would actually flick on and go live. So I think it's just on 3 weeks from tomorrow. So that would be sort of the process from here. So I get. Does that make sense? I'm trying to sort of simplify. Really, nothing has changed outside of just you guys are sort of advertising your business. So I just want to make sure that all makes sense. If you have got any questions at all, anything at all from that sort.
Just be on costing, the prices and stuff.
Yeah, cool. So I'll go through that, and we have guarantees around sort of volume of quotes and all that sort of stuff. So we've got sort of 2 tiers, and I was having a look your website because our tier 2 package includes a website and us actually doing SEO for you within the price as well as on site. So are you managing the website yourself, Georgia? Have you got someone else doing that for you at the minute, or?
That's on the back burner. Website's on the back burner at the moment, but we're self-managing at the moment, and I know it's not super relevant.
So tier 2 here includes a free website, so we can either leverage what you guys do or completely rebuild the website for you as a part of the package here. We also include the SEO service within that as well. So it's all included in the 5K a month, or you can pay it in full as well, which is a lot cheaper. But The guarantee here is 10 on-site quotes a month for tier 2. So over the course, it's a 6-month contract. You get a month free no matter what if you go month to month or pay in full. So we guarantee 60 over that period of time. So we're talking, $25,000 re-roofs as a minimum. It's $1.5 million worth of on-site quotes within that first contract. So that's the guarantee there. As I mentioned, $5K is the monthly fee. It includes Facebook, Instagram ads, content, on-site quotes, everything we just went through. Also includes a website and SEO package included, and then content creation as well. So ads, content will come to site, all the stuff we'll do, all included in the package. The only other added thing to this, if you guys decide to go down this path and then paid in full, so $20K, which works out to be $3,300 a month, we give you a free ticket. I think I mentioned to you already, Ryan, to the workshop in Melbourne. So that's all included into the pay in full price, which is a $5K ticket. So, what's that, mate?
For Georgia,
it'll be one ticket. Yeah. Look, happy to look if you guys do decide to do this. I'm happy to bring you both to the event. I'll throw that in for you, Georgia, as well.
Okay.
So that ticket is that's an event for the 27th and 28th. So that's basically going through. I mentioned to you already, Ryan, but it's sales and marketing. So day one will be about marketing. So you'll meet Beck, who you'll meet as a part of the onboarding anyway. But she'll run like a full day event where we sort of plan out individually like a 12-month strategy for you. Set up your Google My Business, set up all these sort of different things, and then get you guys sort of off from that side of things. And then the sales side of day 2, we're bringing in Charlie. So Charlie's done about $4.5 million with our business this year. So in terms of like the softwares he's used, the templates, all the stuff, like we're going to run like a full sales day as well. So so we can include that too for tier 2. So that's that package. And then the tier 1 package is everything minus the ticket and SEO and website. So this is guarantees 5 quotes a month. $3K a month is what we charge, or you can pay it in full again. So $10,000 for a pay in full package. The only thing I didn't add as well here is we do charge per quote on top of that. So for tier 1, it's $250 per on-site we book, or $200 per on-site we book for tier 2. So that's how appointment setting team gets paid. They get paid on performance. So that's I guess that's sort of the both options, and effectively how we move it. So
okay. So in that service fee is the ad spend?
No, so ad spend's always on top. So you guys are paying for your ads because it's your business. We're just managing it for you. So for instance, tier 2, for us to hit the guarantee, we require $100 a day, which is $3K a month, or tier 1 is $25 a day. So, $1,000 a month on ad spend.
Right.
Yeah.
Very expensive. All right, that's way more expensive than I thought. Okay. Is it? Yeah. So essentially, in the tier 1 package, you're paying $300 as a management fee plus $100 a day, which is another $3,000 as well.
Yeah. So for tier 1, $3K a month, or you can pay it in full. So it's a $10,000 one payment. So that's $2.5K a month for 4 months, and then all you'd be paying is $1,000 a month on ads, and then every quote you see is $250.
So, and that's for 5 quotes.
That's one quote. So $250 every time you go to quote. So you're paying $750 per quote for the Tin Roof Group. So this works out the exact same if you break it down. So per on-site quote. So ad spend, so $1,000 a month ad spend, $3K on our service, or if you paid in full, it's $2.5. And then every time you see a customer on site, charge $250.
Plus 250 again. I need to write it down because I might lose my mind. So 3,000 is per, no matter what, is your fee.
Yep, that's how we make money. That's how business makes money.
Yeah. And then our ad spend is 100 per day.
Now for tier 1, it's 25 to 35 bucks a day.
Okay.
$1,000 a month.
Month.
Yeah.
Okay. 1,000 per month, and then per booked appointment on top of that is 250.
250, yeah.
Every time you guys physically see a customer on site, we charge $250.
Okay.
Okay.
You're right.
With the website, like, what do you build your websites on? What's the, I'm not good at this language, but the host of the website and stuff like that.
So we build it through the CRM itself. So the CRM actually creates, so we've got templated websites and things that we can customize a website for you guys. So that's, again, just to confirm, that's only with the tier 2 package. We offer that for free, part of this one. But yeah, we would build that on the CRM itself, and then you host it through, Bluehost, GoDaddy, whatever it is. It's like $30 a year for you guys. So that would be how we. I think you guys would use WordPress at the moment, by the looks of the.
Yeah, it's shit.
Yeah,
I don't like it. All right, it's below my expectation out of the water. I'll be honest with you. Right.
So again, you got to see the value in it, right? Like, you guys have closed $100K from a $3,750 investment, which is basically what tier 1 is, right? So we're going to guarantee you 5 quotes a month for a 5K investment, 5.5K investment. So that's what you're looking at, and that's a minimum requirement. So 5 quotes a month or 15 over the first anyway, this is minimum, right? It's, particularly in this space, you could probably get a lead for $30-$40. You could book 10 quotes on site a month, particularly your close rate and what you guys have already done. Yeah, again, you just got to see the value in what we do, and this is growing your business, right? Like right now, what we did for the Tin Roof Group's great, close jobs, awesome, but we're gone and you've got nothing to show for it outside of the jobs, right? You've closed work and that's good, but there's no brand, there's no presence. Like, this is what this. We're here to grow your business for you online, be found online. So that's the difference between taking control of your own marketing or just paying for a transaction, which, obviously was how we set up the Tin Roof Group. So, yeah, it's just sort of, hopefully you guys sort of see that, and trust us that we know what we're doing, given that's the scenario you guys sort of, 4 jobs out of 7 or 6 appointments. So, hopefully.
I'll just be honest with you and tell you what's going on in my head is that if I spend the same amount on Google Ads, where does that get me? That's just, I'll just be frank with you.
Are you doing Google Ads yourself?
No, we got another marketing company doing it.
Yeah.
So that's just what's going on up here to be like.
How much are you spending on Google Ads? How much are you spending with these guys?
So it would. It's more expensive.
Ad spend is more expensive.
The ad spends.
Have you? I guess what's the results been with these guys? Like, what are you spending? How many jobs are you closing through on? What does it look like?
It is good. That's the best company I've come across that's consistent. The only sort of I think difference would be that your leads with the Tin Roof Group were good, that they were replacement leads. So that's probably the only sort of thing where I'm like, well, the other stuff is more like repairs and replacements, but there's repairs.
Yeah, you get a shitload of maintenance work, right? So nothing changes from what we've done for you guys. Like, to close 100K worth of work in a month, or 6 weeks or whatever it was, from 7 leads or from six quotes. Like, nothing changes here. Full replacements, whatever. Like, this is. I hope you can see that. This is fucking our space. Like, this is a genuine sort of thing that you guys come into. So it's just, I guess it's just giving us an opportunity to sort of go, okay, cool. Like, and it's your brand that you're building, like with your Google ads. And Google ads are always so much more expensive because there's roofing companies all over that are spending, hundreds of thousands of dollars a year, and that's what you're competing against. And that's just a reality of Google, and that's the reality of that. So Facebook's always been more volume, yes, there's a lot of shit that you work through, but that's again why we've got a team. You don't even see that; you just see the on site. So, yeah, look, yeah, I guess I don't know, not too sure sort of where to go from here. Look, I want the opportunity at least to sort of show you what we can do, given fucking close 4 jobs through the inquiries we've booked. How can we get an opportunity here? I guess to sort of to do something. Happy to be flexible. Happy to do something. Happy to, yeah. What about if we do something like this? If you give us 2 months, and at least it's not the full 4 months, but it's 2, gives us 5 weeks of advertising, which is similar time to what we did with the Tin Roof Group. It's not the full contract you're going to pay, but at least you get 2 months of service, get 2 months of opportunity to close, and at least trial it. If you guys feel comfortable, you move forward. If you don't, then it's 2 months.
Can you give me a couple of minutes? Let me do some like math on this sheet. Give me 2 secs.
Yeah, go for it.
Not 2 minutes.
Yeah, no, that's all right. That's all right. We can work through it, man. I just, as I said, like giving you guys a fucking close 4 from 6.
Yeah.
I'd hate to not get an opportunity. That's all. So I just want to be flexible. And
Sure, I get it. So
run me through what you're spending at the moment for Google. Like what's your total spend, service fee plus ad spend right now?
We're about we're very like I've got it pretty like crux limited to I think 400 over the month. It's 400 over 20 days, I think.
On ad spend?
Yeah.
Okay. It's not a lot though. Like that's if we're talking Google ads. Or I guess we're talking maintenance.
So there's 20 days times 400. That's what I'm spending.
Oh, sorry, 400 a day.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Wow, fuck, there you go.
Yeah.
What's coming through from that?
Yeah, fair bit.
Like what like do you have those numbers?
I wouldn't be able to tell you off the top of my head. But like the per job, the jobs that I've converted through you guys are bigger.
Yeah.
On average, like short answer, on average, definitely.
Why don't you reduce your ad spend from 400 to 200 a day for Google ads and put that into this?
Because I don't fuck.
I'm telling you right now, it doesn't change it. I'm telling you right now, like you do that, you'll make more money doing that than you would doing maintenance work. I promise you right now. I'm happy to put a guarantee in, even like things like that, mate. I just like if this makes you more money, if a 60K job in Frankston makes you more money than a $300 maintenance job, yes, they're more.
It's not like we're getting like $5,000.
Yeah,
$7,000 ones, but let me do this.
$8K a month on ad spend. What's your service fee?
1,200.
It's a 10K investment a month.
Oh, we're getting heaps of leads. Yeah.
It's just like, cool. All right, how many jobs are you closing from your 10K investment? What's the profit on that? Like, really going to understand where that's what.
Right. So with 5 leads, I'm spending $5,000.
Yep. No. Are you talking about me?
Yes.
So it's a minimum. So we're talking minimum requirement here. So minimum guarantee is just 15 on-site quotes over the first 13 weeks. We can book 40. Like it's just a minimum requirement. It's just a minimum guarantee that we have.
Let's say plus 250 times 4.
If you gave us $100 a day for 4 months, I'd guarantee you $1 million worth of quotes. Like that's the level of sort of volume and I guess sort of work that would come in, like exactly the same as sort of what you've experienced with tin roof. So spend a $400 a day at the moment. Again, quite a bit of money, right? So it's not nothing, which, yeah, I just want to make sure you're getting.
So another thing, I'll just tell you straight as well. We've got overheads out the wazoo, and I'm like, fuck.
Yeah.
I'm making a fucking another overhead that, you know what I mean?
Mate, I'll get it. It's up to you guys what you want to do, but obviously, like $400 a day, like why can't you test $200 a day on that a month, and then for tier one here, we're saying $30 a day is sort of all we need. You don't even need to reduce that by that much. Shave a bit of ad spend on that. You pay for this. Give me 2 months. I promise you we'll close. Yeah, maybe not to a level. I'm talking. We'll probably give you probably 10 quotes in that first 5-week period of advertising. You're closing 4 out of 6 at the moment. If you're happy with it and you want to continue, we can continue. If you don't, we can shake hands and move on. I just want an opportunity here because, yeah, 4 from 6 from the leads. Like it'd kill me if we don't get a crack at this. So,
what's involved in your marketing day? What you said, sales. The sales guy the last day, but what was the first day?
Well, Beck's going to be building out a bit of like an individualized sort of 12-month strategy. So she'll look at what you guys are doing currently, Google, SEO, website, everything, and go, cool, where are you guys at right now? Where do you guys want to get to? In 12 months' time, and actually physically build that out. So you'll meet her as a part of this onboarding. But we've got her across from a business called Innovin, which is like a $50 million solar company. So she was a head marketing or CMO there at the time. So yeah, she's effectively just going to break down how they've got there and just give you everything, like whether you need Google My Business, whether you need SEO, whether you need Google Ads. Like you could be spending all this money on stuff that's not really driving the needle. When I know you said you're getting, and again, I don't know, I haven't seen the inside. I don't know your profits on these jobs that are coming through. I don't know your return, I don't know your ROI. I don't know, but we'll break that down basically in that day and go, this is where you shave this is this, you don't need this, you don't need this. You want to get the 10 million next year, this is how to do it.
Okay.
That's the day.
That's the day.
And then the second component is how we actually sell to that market.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I'm in the fucking mood. Is it possible to get Georgia to that thing?
It is. If you guys, yeah, I'm happy to get Georgia to it.
And then let's give it a crack. If that's possible, because I think if I went by myself, I'm not getting as much value because she's the brains. I do sales, so I think it'd be helpful, but I'd be happy to give you a crack if she can come along to that.
All right. I'll give you. All right, done. Let's do it. I'll put you guys in the seat. We've got 8 spots left, so it's our blueprint. So it's the 27th and 28th of February. So it is fully catered and all that sort of stuff as well. So I'll send you all the details, both of you guys, to that. If I get Georgia, right? Like, what are we thinking? Are we thinking tier 1?
I would say yes. I think I think I want to have a chat about. So tier 1. Can you run through the differences?
Yeah. No, so tier 1 is just basically everything outside of the differences here is the ad spend, right? So $1,000 a month, 15 quotes over the first 13 weeks, and the service fee. So $3K a month or 10K is a pay in full. Where tier 2 is 10 on-site quotes a month. So 60 over the course of the first contract, 6-month term instead of a 4-month. You get a free month if you do tier 2. And then, free. Well, again, we can take over your website, completely redo your website. And then there's also SEO included into that as well. So that's the differences. Ad spends $100 a day for us to deliver that guarantee.
Going on from what Georgia mentioned with the website, so it's based on, so what I've had in the past as a market agency use my website for SEO and ads, and it was terrible. That's why we're sort of asking about like what's it hosted on, how quick is it, all that sort of jazz.
We wouldn't use the website for anything outside of just that's your postcard and just redefine the website. The guarantee with the quotes just comes from a Facebook lead form. So yes, we can send them to a website to give them an understanding of what you guys do and all that sort of stuff. But the guarantee is done through the lead form and then into our CF that you get as a part of that. So they actually don't even see that. That's added value.
Yeah, I get you. Yeah, I think it'd be tier 1. Let's have a crack at that. And then we can have this meeting, go through all this stuff, and hopefully get some results.
All right. And you guys want to do month to month, or do you guys want to do the pay in full?
So difference, you're saving 2K.
You save 2K over the first 4 months. Yep.
What do you reckon?
And I'm all about the savings. So
Yeah, we'll go. And the 2 months starts when it's live. I mean, the 4 months starts when it's live.
So 13 weeks. So there's a 3-week onboarding period, and there's 13 weeks of advertising. So it's 3 months and 1 week you get in terms of advertising. So the 4 months will start from tomorrow. 3 weeks will start in terms of the onboarding, and then 13 weeks will be advertising. So that guarantees hit within that 13-week period.
Okay.
Yep. So
after that, it's still the same?
yeah, true.
yeah, so it's going to be up to our account managers to ascend you guys. So again, tier 1's really used as more or less a trial period. So like ideally it's like, cool, yep, we've made this money, we're profitable, you guys are happy with our service, we find you for 6-12 months, and it will be predominantly at a reduced rate, but it really just comes down to, okay, if we can send you to tier 2, you can spend more money, you can see the result, all that sort of stuff. So again, it just depends on which way you guys want to go. Obviously, the longer term deals are less in terms of like a service fee, but our goal would be to increase the ad spend as we move forward. So you guys spend $400 a day, like if we were spending $400 a day on Facebook and Instagram, for $100 a day, we're guaranteeing you 10 a month. We'd be able to guarantee anywhere from 30 to 40 on-site quotes a month, spending that level of money on Facebook. So it would just be trying to increase that over time, and service fee would probably go down if it's a longer term sort of agreement that we decide to do. So
yeah, okay.
All right. 2 things I've got to just do then for you guys. So next week, just got to book a strategy call. And this is the all hands on call that I sort of mentioned. Tuesday or Thursdays we do that. What day would work best for you guys if I were to lock that in?
Tuesday.
We could do Tuesday.
Yep. I'll get Maxi. Alrighty. Could we do a pre-launch call at 2? I'm just trying to find. I could do a 3 p.m. on Tuesday.
Works for me as well.
Is that what you guys?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, done. 3 p.m. Tuesday. Cool. I'll also just set you up quickly now in. Just got to redo because we had obviously the Tin Roof group, but this is the Traders AI Stripe. So I'll redo this now. Just quickly, guys, did you have an accounts email? I couldn't remember if you guys had an accounts email.
No, it's the standard info.
Just the info one? Yep. Cool. I'll quickly set that up. From here as well, guys. So you'll get a welcome to the team email. So there's just 2 things that will get you guys to sort of fill out. So there's an onboarding form, which will take you 10 minutes, if that, just to fill out. And then there's also a Google Drive. I think you guys already uploaded some content from memory. Like you guys sent us a fair bit of content. So let me just have a look at that, and I should be able to transfer that over. I'll just make sure we've still got access to it. If not, I'll let you guys know. But there is a form that'll have Google Drive again that'll be set up specifically for you guys, and then the WhatsApp. So we'll just have to create a new WhatsApp just with obviously the Trades AI one. So just exit yourself out of the current one, and we'll just create a brand new one for you guys as well. So
with the ads, just a quick question because you're doing it as us. Will that be linked to our Facebook page and stuff like that?
yeah, correct. Yeah,
cool.
Yeah, that's right. So yeah, it's all linked to you guys now. So yeah, your Facebook page, your Instagram page. Yeah, that's how we'd advertise.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, set this up. So 3 p.m. next Tuesday. I'm locking in now. You guys both have access to this, so I'll set this up. Also, you'll have Maxi and Zach as well as your appointment setter. I'll pop him in too. Cool. And then that'll be the 20th of Jan at 3 p.m. It's in for an hour and a half, but it won't go for that long. It'll be an hour at max. So yeah, just how it's set up. It may be 5 minutes over or something, but typically it's just under an hour. So so that'll be all done. And then yeah, just lastly, I'll set this invoice up now. So so it's the same sort of scenario with our tin roof group. So obviously the 10K will take, and then there's a holding deposit for 5 appointments, which is refundable if you guys decide to move on at the end of the 4 months. Again, that's refunded, or again, most just used for future appointments. So again, up to you what you guys want to do with that. But yeah, it was the same way how we sort of structured it with the tin roof group. So so I'll put that in, and then yeah, as I said, we typically just take a card method to process. So just quickly set this up.
So what does that extra part do? Is we use it as a fee, or like what is it?
It's to go towards these.
Yeah,
Okay. What's that?
Yeah, orders is a holding deposit. So what we do is we actually pay our appointment setters 5 appointments up front to effectively take on the account. They get paid, and then we just effectively take that back out of their, sort of appointments that they book at the end of the contract. So yeah, it's just a holding deposit for the 4 months.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Sweet. So I'm ready for a card, guys. Whenever you are.
The Amex.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
Yeah. 3.
Can you turn the recorder thing off?
Yeah, that's fine. I can do that one.